What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Babe, show them again. Flex it, baby. Hit it against my face. She's been like slapping against my face, slapping against like her mom's face. Like she's just, you know, flexing it as she should, because yeah, there it is, baby. That's the ring. That is the ring that I asked her to be my wife last week. So we've been engaged for 1 week now, and it still feels like pretty magical, very special. It was a cool moment on top of that mountain in Chattanooga. If you have not watched last week's video, make sure you go back and watch it, because it is hands down the best video I've ever put out on this channel. Today we are back with our dog Ellie. Ellie, come here, girl. I missed you so much. I missed you. Are you excited for mom and dad to get married? You excited for mom and dad to get married? You super excited? She's pretty quiet about it, but I know she is really excited. You excited, girl? You excited, girl? Oh yeah, you're so excited, girl. Anyways, to kick off this video, we're gonna go look at 2 venues today to get married. Yeah, we've only been engaged for a week, but we are excited to start that process. We are ready to get married. I do want to be engaged for a bit, but at the same time, it's been a long time already, and I want to be married. I want to be married. And we want to get married at the end of next year, 2025. And a lot of these venues are starting to get booked up throughout the year, so we got to get on it now. So let's get this thing rolling. I hope you enjoy today. Let's go. First stop today is called Forever Farms, beautiful place in Medina, Ohio. Scott and I have talked, and out of the hundreds of different kinds of wedding venues, I think we'd really like some kind of barn. Or something on a farm or a ranch. She's naturally a country girl, so that seemed really cute and inviting, and something that I think we would really enjoy and remember for the rest of our lives. Here's the look at the inside of the barn, where of course the reception would be. It holds up to, I believe, 225 people, they said. We would not have nearly that much. I think we'll have at least like 130, 140, maybe up to like 150, 160, something in there. So I want to make sure it has plenty of space to hold everyone, with enough room in between tables. There's a bar there in the corner. And I think one thing that's preference to us also when we look is that we really want a place that allows us the flexibility to bring in our own food and alcohol from whatever outside source that we want, which this place does give us that ability to do so. A lot of places, maybe there's a restaurant on sites, or they just make you go through their preferred vendors only. Usually that costs more, and you get less flexibility and variety in the food and alcohol served. So this would give us that option to go wherever. This is the new bridal suite that they just finished building a couple months ago. Really updated, really modern. I don't know too much about this area right here, but it seems like it has everything the girls might need to get ready. Outside the barn here, this is where the ceremony would be. So there is the center aisle that we will walk down to get married. A cute little spots, nothing crazy at all. The backdrop, I think, is kind of lacking behind it. Of course, wedding day, and that is the old groomsman's place to get ready in the background there. But I think it's good enough. And upstairs here, this is where the bridal suite used to be before they built the new one. Now it's just a hangout area. The groomsmen can get ready up here if they want to, but general, just a nice view of the rest of the barn. So this is a cool place overall. I think definitely worth considering. It's pretty cool that we're kicking off this process, looking for a wedding venue. And here's another look at the ceremony site. So has some pros, has some cons, but worth considering.
I keep finding myself in these dark rooms, and I don't know how to get out now that I'm not with you. No.
Alright guys, wedding venue number 1, the barn. Thoughts? What do you think, babe? You're first.
I love the barn itself. It's very gorgeous. The only downside to that one is I just feel like the parking lot and the behind the ceremony site is a little bit
tacky.
It's just not decorated enough. Yeah,
it's a little tacky. It's a little bare. I get there'll be more decorations there come wedding day, but the overall property itself isn't that impressive. I love the barn, where the reception would be, but yeah, the overall atmosphere isn't that good. I do want like there to be an outdoor area where people can hang out and drink and relax and have some kind of view, and there's no view there. The view outside is like a storage unit where they keep like tractors and stuff. It's there's nothing there besides that barn. So probably not, but that barn atmosphere for the reception, that is probably what we're targeting. Second stop of the day is called Williams on the Lake, also in Medina, Ohio, about 15 minutes from the first place. This one is just a lot different from the last place. It's right on the water, super beautiful. That arch right there is where the ceremony would be. Really pretty backdrop with the lake there, and the owners of the this property. I believe they said they have owned it for like 100 years. So it's they've added some touches to it, and it's just really beautiful. This is the brow suite here with the sweet view of the lake again. The groomsmen suite, which of course is just a small room, and then this is where the reception would be. This is the hall inside, holds up well over 200 people, plenty of tables. There's a stage there for, I guess, I don't know what you call it, but the front table where both the bride and the groom's parties sit. That would be on stage here, DJ in the corner. We'd have a photo booth in the corner as well. Now look at the deck outside overlooking the water. This one is what I'm talking about when it comes to outdoor experience. All right, venue number 2 today. Princess, you're up. Feedback, thoughts. What do you think?
Thoughts on this
When you
venue?
married here?
I could definitely see it. I like it a lot. The only downside about it is kind of like oldish on the inside, but everything else is like super nice.
I think it's literally the opposite of the first venue. I absolutely love the lake backdrop for the pictures, and there's some wooded areas back there. There's a gazebo back there. That's what the last venue is missing. It had nothing, but this one, it's so beautiful. The environment around it. It's just the building itself, I think, is crazy out of touch. It's very old. I don't see myself like eating in there. I don't see myself dancing in there. Yeah, I see myself like playing bingo in there, playing tic-tac-toe in there. You know, I don't know. It's weird, and it's kind of pricey. This one, and this is before all the stuff that we would add on, like the DJ and the flowers and like tuxedo dress, all that stuff. This one was at like about 20, and we want to be less than that. So it's a good look. I know now that I for sure want a nice outdoor area for pictures and just a view. I love views. This one had it, so let's keep looking.
Girl, I love you through and through. I put you through hula-hoops. Arguments about who and who. I'm focused on me and you. I know when the love is real, but also when the love is gone. Hit me out on how you feel. Tell me now what's going on.
Alright guys, we just saw Venom 3 at cute little Ashland Theater here in Ashland, Ohio. Tickets were only $6.50, which is amazing because most like fancy theaters are $15 a ticket now, which is crazy. So always nice to save some money. But babe, what did you think of the third Venom? What did you think? Give it a rating.
I rate it an 8.5 out of 10.
8.5. Okay.
Second one, I will give a 9.9 out of 10.
Yeah.
I like the second one better than the third.
The second one with Carnage was for sure our favorites of the 3. Venom is my second favorite Marvel character behind Spider-Man. So I really had hopes coming to this one that they would round out the series like well. I think it was a decent movie, but it's not good enough for me to see again. Definitely the weakest plot-wise of the 3. I would give it probably like a 7 out of 10. Like maybe like 6.8, 7 out of 10. I would not go see it again, but would I recommend going to see it to round out the series? Yeah, for sure. It's entertaining, but I think they just kind of wanted to close out the trilogy and really didn't add much plot onto it, if that makes sense.
Baby, you're my biggest problem. Even when the Silverado not starting and it's early in the morning, baby, it's still better than you.
Alright guys, I'm gonna try to do something I never tried before. I'm gonna try to land my drone onto this soccer ball, which will be pretty difficult, I think, because the surface area is not that much. I think the drone is probably bigger than the soccer ball itself. So let's try this out. Oh yeah. Oh jeez. We are good. No damages. I thought for a second I had to replace one of these things, but we're all good. Came to the field to kick around a little bit. Just want to take some shots, but there's a problem in this country of shutting stuff down for the public if they're not making any money off it. So this is the local park, and usually there are nets in each of the goals. Well, I guess starting November 1st or something, they take all the nets down because the club soccer teams who rent out this park to practice are no longer renting it because they go to indoor facility. Yeah, it's crappy. That's if I was president, that's one issue I would change, I guess, of always keeping public parks open to the actual public and not taking down the soccer nets. Anyways, when it comes to the wedding venue, Skylar and I talked, and we really want a venue that turns the wedding into a whole weekend. weekend event. Most venues, they do like back to back separate individual weddings, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which means you don't have the day before to set up, do the rehearsal. All of that is done the morning of, and that seems really cramped. Well, that's how most of these venues are. So we're trying to find a venue where we get at least a couple hours in the day before. If we do a Saturday wedding, we at least get a couple hours on Friday to set everything up, so we don't have to bust our butt the morning of, and most importantly, get our money's worth. Wedding is such an amazing event and such an expensive event. I think if we were to do something over the course of a full weekend as opposed to one day, I would just feel better about that financially. Venues we saw today were not, it's very nice, but I know there's something better out there that will feel more like the one. I think when we walk into the right venue, we'll just know. We'll just know this is where we want to get married. So I have 2 more tours scheduled already for the next week or two. We want to make a decision this month because this is just step 1 of like 99 more steps after this. So a lot going on in the future, but I'm looking forward to it. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and wrap up this video. I forgot last night that we gained an hour, right? So now it gets darker an hour sooner, which means I need to finish my videos an hour quicker before it gets dark, assuming I want some light. So I always hate the winter for that reason. Anyways, hope you enjoyed another video today as much as I did making it. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Also, subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, because I drop a new video every single Monday that you don't want to miss. So always, guys, work hard, be nice to people. I'll see you guys next Monday.